Hello, Gemini friends. Welcome to my channel, Stars and Tarot. It's Rick with you. I'm very happy doing this reading for the month of August. We will use 5 decks and we pick one card from each deck. So in total, we have 5 cards and we will see another situation. What you can expect from the month of August. Before to start, I want to invite you to ask me for a private reading. Just go to my website, starstarot with a final s.com, and you can also take advantage for the next 2 months, August and September 2025, because you can ask me for a private reading totally for free. Now, let's start with our reading for see what are the predictions for the month of August for our Gemini friends. And let's start with the first deck, which is the Tarot deck, and we will see what is the Tarot of the month for you. Now, while I will shuffle my deck, I just invite you to take a few seconds of silence in order to be focused and getting ready for receiving the messages from the universe. And why I shuffle my deck. Okay, so let's see what is the tarot of the month for our Gemini friends for the month of August. And we have the Hermit here. It's interesting. Okay, so let's see the meaning of this card. And I can see that you are more focused now on yourself. You are thinking a lot because you've been disappointed of some situations happened recently, maybe 1 month more or less. For example, I can see you being disappointed from some people around you, maybe a specific person. Also in a love situation, you thought that that person was the right person for you, the right partner for you, but then you realized that he or she are not the right partner, the right person. What are you looking for love connection? And you've been disappointed of this, so you decide to, okay, for now maybe I prefer just to stay with myself and focus on what I wanted to achieve this year, because also in general, not only in love situations, but in general, um, it's like beginning of this year, January or February, you just you just planned some projects you wanted to achieve this year, and then you realized that there are some goals, some projects that are impossible to catch, to reach this year. So you also be disappointed of this. For example, at work, for those people who are they are working, and um, maybe in the last, yeah, 2 months more or less, but also in spring, in April, May, you worked a lot. You did a lot of yeah, you worked a lot, and you did a lot of effort, and all those efforts haven't been appreciated from the rest of the company. So you'll be disappointed also this. So maybe you are thinking, okay, maybe it's time to change company, or change job in general. And well, you are also aware that this is not the right time to do that, because for now you're not 100% sure of what you want to do for your job to be happy. Um, yeah, because if you know that if you are not 100% sure, you can't take important choice. So for now, you're just thinking maybe it's time also for holidays, so maybe there are not um, you can't work a lot on these months. Maybe you also take some holidays as well. So this is the right time to think. This is the right time to see also the changes around you, because in the same time you are thinking, the same time you prefer to stay with yourself, you're also looking at what are the changes around you, and so in this way you can continue to you know that you can think and get the choice based on the changes around you. So don't do the future plan or long plans based on 6 months or 1 year. Just restrict your range. For example, what I can do from now to the next 2 months, for example. How can I reach that result? In what way? For example, it's better to change the job, it's better to change the company, or maybe I can stay in this company and work in a different way. For people, for love situations, okay, maybe I've been disappointed from that particular person. Okay, what kind of person, what kind of partner I want to close to me? So you are asking these questions to yourself. And I think now is the right time to do that. This is the right path. Um, uh, Continue to focus on yourself to see what you really want, what you really wish, and then when you are 100% sure, you can move on. Also based on the changes of the situations that continue to happen around you. Okay, so this is the first card of the our reading for Gemini friends, and let's move on. Let's see the second card, which comes from the Lenormand. So I shuffle my deck, and let's see what message we can receive as second card of our reading of Gemini for the month of August. Okay, let's pick one card. Okay, Star. I don't know if you can see. Yes, Star number 16. So, okay, it's a beautiful card, this one. Okay, Star. So let's focus on this card and we see what is the message which comes from this Lenormand card for the month of August. Okay, yes, this is a lucky card. Um, and it's a confirm of this of the tarot card, of the first card, and because it's time to focus. This is what this card is saying, and this is also what we understood from this first card. And yeah, it's saying, yeah, it's time to think, it's time to focus. But in the second half of this month, um, you will be more clear. You have more clear ideas on what you can achieve for the rest of the year. Maybe you're thinking actually for the next 6 months, something like that. Maybe it's too long, but anyway, you will be more clear because it seems that you are thinking from a long time, maybe also from the previous month. In June, July, you continue to think about that for work situations, people, love connections, and now it's yeah, it's like you are already finish this period of thinking that continue to August, but from the second half of this month, you have more clear situations. Yeah, you can see what you really want for the next months, and in the second half of this month also, I can see your situation in love would improve a lot. And for example, for single people, they been disappointed in the past, as we said before. Um, it's it's like now you have good opportunity to find the right partner immediately. So because maybe now you you experience some situations in the past, so now you know you are more sure about what kind of partner you want close to you. So, and maybe you can also meet that person, and it could happen from the second half of this month, maybe the last week of the month, so more in the end. But yeah, it could happen. So you can you can meet new people in the same time, and you can see that maybe this is the right person I want to know better, no? So yeah, this is a lucky month for you, for lovers in general, also for couples. Maybe they had some no conflicts, but some situations where you've been disappointed each other, and now from the second half of the month, you can just forget about what happened, and you can be more closer and starting to improve. Not quickly, but step by step, maybe you can improve better your relationship. And for single people, uh, maybe at the end of the month. So yeah, from the second half of the month, maybe the last week, more or less, you can have a great opportunity to meet new people, because after the period of thinking what you want to wish as people around you, or for the partner close to you, what kind the partner you prefer you wish to have, based also on what you are. Now, yeah, you are more clear. Maybe you can also starting to recognize that maybe this is the right partner for you. And okay, so there are opportunity, yeah, to meet new people, make new friends, and also meet that particular person that maybe you can know better. Okay, so for the love, definitely the situation can improve. Regarding the job, yes, you'll be more clear, because also in this case you'll be disappointed in the springtime, more or less April, May. And now yes, you can decide, for example, to stay in the company and do in a different way, work in a different way, or maybe you can also start to change your situation. But you can be sure about that, I think. Also in this case, it's like at the end of the month, you can be more clear, or maybe you can see, okay, maybe it's not the time now to decide, and your choice is to continue to see what happens next. So this is another choice you can take, and you can be more clear, looking the situations, looking the changes around you. Continue to think for the first half of the month, but in the same time, look in the changes, because you can recognize what happened around you. And then you, maybe at the end of the month, you can take important decision, or you can have more clear situations. And maybe this period continue also in September. Maybe in September you can have more clear situations, and then in September you can take important choices as well. But this is a transition month. At beginning of the month, it's a period to think, to stay with yourself, to focus on yourself, to see what you can achieve for the next months. And in the second half of the month, you can also have more clear situations because some situations changed in the same time during this month. And then you can realize what you can really achieve this year. You're thinking a period of 6 months, maybe too long. I suggest you maybe to think step by step, for example, from now to the next 2 months. But anyway, definitely the situation in general, in different aspects, can improve. Okay, let's see the third card, which comes from the star deck. So here we have already the star, but now we can see the star of the month for Gemini friends for the month of August. Let me make more space here. So first card, Hermit, then we have star. Okay, and then we see the third card, which comes from my deck. I created this deck related to the stars, and we'll see what is the star of the month. What star can give you energy and message for you? Let's see. This is called chaos. I do the chaos with the cards. And at the same time, I ask question to the universe to receive the message. So let's pick the card. Okay. Yeah, what is the star of this month? Delta Doredus. But it's a reverse card, so not very good, unfortunately. But let's see the meaning of this card and we can discuss. And yes, there is something negative. This card is very powerful, so it's called Delta Doredus, and I think this is the power of this card is higher of the rest of the cards on my deck. So depend also the side of the card, and this is a reverse card, so it's a negative power in this case. But let me ask more detail this time because I want to see more. Because maybe it's related to a particular situation, not in general. So let's see. Let me pick another card so I can see more clear what is the message. Okay. Okay, here is a particular case, and I think it's separated from what we discussed so far. So this is valid of what I said you before. It's time to think. It's time to not isolate. Be careful, not isolate yourself. But just to stay with yourself, but in a positive way, because you want to know better what and make more clear the situations around you. And this can and as a result, you can effectively improve your different aspects of the life. So in work situations, in love, you can also, for single people, meet make new friends, and maybe you can meet the right partner. And regarding this situation, and also on these two additional cards, Sulosine and Norte, and here I think it's connected to the family. Yes, I think it's like for a couple, maybe you are thinking, oh, also think about the job, about them, maybe for single people, also because the single people been disappointed in the past. But for couples, for family, maybe you are thinking to leave your partner, and this could be, yeah, an a tragedy, a negative choice, because you can destroy many things. You can destroy um, many what you have built so far with your partner, and maybe you are thinking to leave the partner in a wrong way. Not because you want to talk with your partner, but because maybe you are trying to ignore your partner, and you'll be distracted and thinking about maybe it's time to see someone else. So this is um, negative, of course, because you can destroy a family, you can destroy. I'm talking for those people they are thinking about that. Of course, not all the people, no, because this is a Gemini reading, so we have many people. They can have different situations, okay. But for those people, they are thinking that maybe it's time to be interested to another person, yeah, or just ignore the problems you had in your family. And this is not right, because you should talk with your partner. If there are problems, you should talk with them, with your partner, and you together you can solve the problems. If you want to save your family, no, because your choice has negative consequences. Also, if you have kids, you can have consequences of your kids. And also for yeah, in general, for what you built together for many years, you can destroy everything if you do in this way. If you want to leave a situation, you should do in the right way, not issues more problem, no, generating more problems, more conflicts. Okay, so of course the choice is yours, but be careful, because if I receive these cards, maybe you are watching this video and you are thinking about that. Okay, so be careful about that, because uh, instead of take an action, instead to do something, maybe you can also regret in the future about that. So just think more, because remember, this is the main card of this reading. So this is the tarot of this reading. So think think if it is right you can do in this way. Think of what about the consequences of your family. Also, you can listen the suggestions or the advices in general from relatives, maybe your brother or your brother-in-law, something about that, because maybe they understood something, and they are open to help you if you need their help, if they need their advice, because maybe you need to have their advice. You can start talking with them. And yeah, this is another card of tail. It is reconnected to the hermit, and it's time to think. It's time to see what you really want. You want to destroy your family. You want to waste all the years you built. Why? If there is a problem, if there is an issue, just talk. If you can't talk with your partner for some reasons, talk with relatives or close and friends with the family. But I think maybe other members of the family, brother or brother-in-law or sister, talk with other close relatives to the family, because they understood something. Maybe they can help you to avoid to destroy a family. Uh, if you want to leave your partner, the choice is yours. You can have the reasons, but do it in the right way. But I think now, well, for what I see from this reading, it's not the right time to do that, and it's not the right time to take this particular choice. Also, because if you do that, because you're not sure, and if you continue to think and doing this particular action, for example, leave a family or starting to see someone else, you can destroy, because you can hide your choice, and you can destroy your family as well. So be careful about that. Okay, these are particular situations. So maybe if I pick these cards, it's because as I said before, it's because maybe there are people that are watching this video and they are in these situations. So maybe it's a strong suggestion uh, to make them think more about that. Okay, so let's move on. Let's take the fourth card, which comes from the crystal. So this is the reading basically. So we have the hermit. Then at the end of this video, we will have a quick recap. So the hermit, you can think, you're thinking about some situations or what you have been disappointed in the past. And for the second half of the month, you can have more clear situations about, for example, the job, or in the work, or love situation. Also for single people, the opportunity to meet new person, new people, to make new friends. Also to recognize that maybe this is the right partner you want to be close to you. And then we have a particular situations for those people that are in a particular, mm, yeah, maybe also because they are stressed or disappointed, distracted, not focused, and then they can take choices that now it's not the right time to take. So it's a strong advice, I think, this cards for you. Anyway, this is in general the reading for Gemini friends. So let's move on and let's see the. I don't have any space here, so let's move my cards and let's see the fourth card, which comes from the crystal deck, crystal energy. So now we see two cards for energies, because for this reading, I think you need the right energies to move on. So okay, let's shuffle the deck. Okay, so let's pick one card. Wow, not easy. Okay. This one, not easy to pick the card from this deck this time. Let's see the, wow, the crystal of this month, zebra stone, compassion, and it's connected to the root chakra. And also we have, yeah, interesting colors here. I think it's related to overall situations we saw so far. But let's have a look on this card, look also at this crystal, and let's try to see the meaning, the message which comes from this card. Okay, this is a deep energy we can receive from this card. It's related to love in general, because you need to receive love. You need to love yourself. You need to be proud of yourself, or to have that knowledge that you can really be happy. You can really achieve those situations you are thinking. You can avoid to lose yourself by taking the wrong choices. For example, if you take the wrong choices, you can lose yourself. You don't have the control so many. You don't have the control of many situations. So this is why your energies are not balanced, and it's because you need love. You need to receive love, but you are the one you can give love to yourself. And this crystal can help you to give it the love energy. You can receive love also from the very people close to you, like family, your partner, or closing members of the family, close members of the family. So you can receive love, and you can also love someone else and help that person is in trouble, or that person that needs help. For example, you can help that person, because in the same time that person can help you, and it's like an exchange of energies, and in this way you can help each other, because while you can help, you can feel, um, you can do something real for someone else, and you can also recognize, okay, I can do something for myself. um, this is the message of this crystal, of this card. On concrete situations, also for finance, because maybe you don't have a lot of money in this period, so also you are worried about that, and you can improve also these situations at the end of this month. But now it's the time to focus more on the connections with other people in general, but also to receive love. If you have other faults regarding the money, the finances, for example, even the job, as we talked before, yeah, it's not the right time now to think about more about that. It's better to now to reconnect to yourself and starting to appreciate yourself, to love yourself, and love the others. Love someone who really needs to receive love from you, and it could be your partner, it could be your kids, in general in the family, and also you can help someone else. Also, closing friends, you can help them because they can help you in change. So it's a exchange of energies, or love energies you can receive and you can give in the same time. So okay, it's very it's positive. It's positive because it's related to receive love. So watch this video during this month. You can have a look on this crystal and you can be focused on this crystal and starting to feel better, to feel you can receive love and you can give love. Okay. And maybe also for that particular situations, because I have to say that, yeah, think about love. Think about what kind of love you want to receive in general from your life. So it could be a love from your family, it could be a love from your kids, it could be from your partner, of course. So think before taking choices that you can regret in the future. Think more about what kind of love you really need. Okay, so this is the very deep card energy. And let's move on with the last card of this reading, which comes from the healing energy deck. So this is another energy card, and here we can also read the message it's written in this card. So let me shuffle the deck. Okay, and let's take the card. And we see what is the last card of this reading. And we have balance, of course. You need balance. You need to balance your energies based on what we talked so far on the all the previous cards. You definitely need balance. Let's have a look on the card here. Look at the colors. These are the colors of balanced energies. And let's also read the message written on this card. So balance. I found I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. So, wow. I'm praised on this wonderful message we received from this card. And yes, definitely it's connected to the previous card and what we said before. Because you need to balance your energies in different sphere of your life. It could be the job, work in general, or for example, for single people, could be to find the right people, improve also the friendship with other people. It could be the finance also a little bit because also you don't have a lot of money in this period, and also it could be for delicate situations, so you can in family, I mean, so yeah, you can balance all these energies in different sphere of your life around you, and you are the master. You are the only the one who can make the choices. Okay, you can of course listen the advices from close members of your family, close friends, but you are only the one who can really change the situations of your life. You are only the one who can receive love, who can give love. So you are only the one who can control, you can get the control of these different situations. Okay, In fact, of course, you can bring love to your world based on the needs you you ask for your body and for your body. It means, for example, in concrete situations, and of course for your soul, for feeling better, for feeling proud of yourself. You can feel you are useful for also for the others. So there is a strong connection with the crystal card, okay? Because before we talked about giving love, giving help to the others, you can receive help in change. So this exchange of energies is an exchange of love, and as a result, you can have a balance of your energies in different spheres of your life. Wow. So also in this case, watch this video every time you need this message, every time you need to be focused on yourself and starting to love yourself and be ready, getting ready to receive the energy from the crystals, the energies around you, for love energies, for balance your energies around you. Okay, let's read one more time the message on this card. So we have balance. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Okay. Um, Beautiful card, beautiful colors. So be focused on this message because it's very, very important for you for taking the right choice and for move on and improve your situations. Okay, this is the reading for you. So let's have a quick recap. First of all, we have the tarot of this month, which is the Hermit. It's time to think. This period continues maybe from the previous months, June, July. You're thinking about some situations of what happened in the past. Maybe, for example, you've been disappointed from some people around you, not all people, of course, of maybe for single people, you'll be disappointed from a particular person you thought it was the right person for you, but you recognize maybe you need someone else. So you're thinking, what is the right partner you want to be close to you? Also for workers, you are thinking maybe it's time to quit the job or change the company, because you did a lot in the, especially in springtime, May, April, May, and you have your efforts haven't been appreciated for the rest of the company. So we are thinking maybe it's time to change. We are thinking about all these situations, also for the finance a little bit, because it could be better, more or less. So you're thinking about that. But this period is coming to the end, more or less. It's finished, yeah, not all complete. It's not complete, but it could finish because at the end of the month, or at least from the second half of this month, you can also see the changes around you. And for example, for single people, they can meet new people, they can make new friends, and they can also recognize that, okay, this is the right partner, I want to be close to me. This is the right partner, I want to know better that person. So you can have a good opportunity to meet the right partner for you. Also for work, you can improve the situation. At least you can be sure about what to do. For example, you can decide to stay a little bit for a while and see if the situation can improve, or maybe you can be sure about leaving or change the job. You have more clear situations, you have more clear ideas, more clear opinions of what you can move on or what you can achieve as project in the next for the next month. So you're thinking a long period like 6 months, but maybe it's time to restrict a little bit. But anyway, you are now more, you have maybe, yeah, you can have the knowledge of what you can really achieve, what project you can achieve on this year, basically. Okay. And for delicate situation for family, or for those people where they are thinking to leave the partner, to destroy what they have built so far for many years, because maybe they are confused, they want to ignore their partner, they want to escape from the problems. This is not right way to do that, and you should think more, listen to the advices from the also close members of the family. It could be, for example, the brother or the brother-in-law, the sister. Listen to the advices, because yeah, you need to think more. You need to think more. You can take strong choices, but you have to do that in the right way. um, Okay, so this is a very delicate situation. So, okay, um, it's related to those people who are thinking about that. And these are the energies card, and here we have the zebra stone. It's the crystal related to love, to receive and give and receive love at the same time. Give help and receive help. It's an exchange of the energies, and because in this way you can balance different sphere of your life. Here we have also the balance card energy. These cards are very connected each other. Yeah, you can balance your energies in different situations. You can receive more love, you can starting to love yourself, and you can appreciate more yourself. You can feel more useful for the others. And if you help the others, you change, you can receive help. You change, you can receive good energy, and energy of love that you need for improve different situations of your life. Okay, so this is the reading for Gemini for the month of August, and I hope you enjoy this reading. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Stars and Tarot. We will have other types of readings, but for the Gemini, I will do another reading, of course, for the month of September. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.